Hi, everyone. This is Bonnie Harris. I'm a marketing consultant and I work with Vail Place. And we're here with Vail Place's Director of Advancement, Katee Crawford, who started with the organization back in September of 2021. So you've seen this organization go through a lot of change with the pandemic. And we're curious as a development expert. I know it's important to have a really strong tie between fundraising and an organization's mission, but to you, why is that so important?
For me, I feel like it's really so I want to make an extra, I think, additional effort with donors to really help them see the impact that they're having with their donation dollars that are coming in, especially right now with this pandemic. Our services are needed now, I think, more than ever. The pandemic's brought up a lot of mental health issues for people that maybe weren't aware they had them and they're deciding they need help. So for us to really be available with these services for those people is very important. And I feel like if I can talk to a donor and I can have a story to share of a member at our clubhouse or a story to share from someone who we helped find housing for, that we really changed the trajectory of their life by finding housing and getting their life back on track for them, I think that's very important. So for me, our mission, to help people live fulfilling, thriving lives like everyone should be able to, is what's important. And if I can show our donors that we're doing that with their dollars and the impact they're having, I feel like that's the most important thing I can do.
And it sounds like those stories are so important to kind of build a bridge between Vail Place and its initiatives and the donors and members and everybody you support. What are some of the other ways that you feel like that bridge between mission and fundraising and development is really strong at Vail Place?
For me, there's really no walls. Between our members, our clients. If a client comes into the office and they say hello, that can spark a conversation and I can hear their story and see how they've been helped. And I always make an effort to go over to the clubhouses when they're open as much as I can, to interact with members, get to know them, talk to them, find out what they're interested in. I've found some people that have the similar interests that I do with podcasts and social media. So really getting to talk to them and find out their interests and see how we can tie their interests into what we're doing with donors and communicating messages out. So I really like the fact that I am so connected to our members and the people that use our services. It really helps me see the impact, which is important as well, because I want to be a part of what we're doing and I want to see that we're helping people and I want to hear people sharing their stories.
Sure. At a high level, then for 2022, what are some of those development goals that Vail Place has?
We have increased our fundraising initiatives. I feel, just being new to the Twin Cities area, that there is an enormous amount of untapped resources out there with sponsorships that we could be speaking to new businesses, getting them to sponsor our various events. I feel like there's a couple events we could grow more, like our history theater performance. I think there's a potential to grow that one. And, we have our Clubhouse Giving Day. So really putting a lot more, I think, attention on smaller things we have to grow them a little larger, and really finding sponsors that, would want to sponsor all 3 or 4 events instead of just one and be involved in what we're doing. So I feel like there's just this untapped market of sponsors. And I also feel like, a lot of people don't know who we are and what we do. And so really being able to get that message out to people through things like our speakers bureau and working with our board to really help get our message out to the community that we're here and we're here to help.
Great answer. And I wanted to add, I'll put a little plug in that History Theater is coming up. It's February 16th, right? And that's a noon virtual performance. Am I right?
Yep. Yep. We will be sending out all the information with a link for everybody to register, and it should be a good show this year. I've heard some members that are participating talk about it, and they're pretty excited.
Great. My last question then is, you're the new director of advancement, or fairly new at least. How do you feel your role supports these initiatives in 2022 and beyond?
I think, for me, it's really getting to know every single one of our donors. I kind of pride myself in being able to establish relationships with people, and I love getting to know new people. So all of the donors I've talked to so far have just been wonderful, and I've really enjoyed every conversation I've had. So I'm looking forward to getting to know more donors as we go into 22 and getting to know all of our corporate sponsors and some of our grant funders that we have really good relationships with. And I think being able to maintain relationships and really have that ongoing conversation about the continued need and the continued need for help is very important. And I want to make that clear with everyone. You know, we're never going to stop the work that we do. And in order to do that, we need their help.
Great answer too. And I'm sure everyone's looking forward to getting to know more about you and to watch you work in the upcoming years. So thanks for your time today, Katee.
Thank you.